Okay, so we figured out your Budgies' diet. You know what you want to feed them. Now let's figure out what kind of treats you're going to offer them. So there are a few standard treats that pretty much every Budgie is going to love. The first of those is spray millet. Spray millet is always a wonderful treat to have on hand. I'll open up the bag here and show you what it looks like. A lot of people will use spray millet as their training tool, a reward for training your Budgie. So this is spray millet. It's little seeds that they'll pick right off of here. You can just hang this in your cage. This is a particularly large one. You could just hang it straight in your cage. I use it for training, which means I only give it to them when I'm training them. Whenever you're providing treats to your Budgies, one thing to keep in mind is the fact that treats are the junk food of your Budgie's diet. You never want your Budgie to be eating more treats than they are their actual food. Treats are supplements. They're something you should be adding on top of that, on top of the healthy food that is what your Budgie should mostly be eating. So make sure that when you're giving treats, it is just that. It's a treat. It's junk food. Another treat that many Budgies will enjoy is this one here. It's oat sprays. So it's oats in their seeds on their stalks. My Budgies love these. We'll take 2 or 3 of these sprays and just hang them from the roof of the cage. It is really good for your Budgies. It helps to entertain them. It promotes a natural foraging instinct in your birds. So again, it's a really good treat to give them. Oats, however, are very high in fat, so you don't want to give them a lot of these. It wouldn't be healthy for them. But every once in a while, as a treat, oat sprays are a lot of fun. Another treat that's very popular with Budgies, and again, very easy to do, are these. They're called honey sticks. So these are wooden sticks or dowels that have a plastic hook at the top to hang them from the ceiling of your cage, and they're coated in seeds. They come in different flavors. This particular one here is a honey flavor. I have others that are fruit flavored. Again, these are a treat. They are the most nutritious. A lot of the seeds on here are very fatty, so you don't want to give these to your birds on a regular basis. My birds, when I first offered them this, they weren't really sure what to make of it. It took them about a week to eat their first one. The next time I offered them a honey stick, they ate the entire thing in a single day. So you certainly don't want to be giving this to them on a daily basis. It would be way too rich of a diet for them. Your Budgies would become overweight, and it would lead to a lot of health problems. Another treat you could add is these ones. It's called Avi Cakes. So these are actually a mix of half seed, half pellet. They break off into little cubes. They're nice and soft, so you just break them off into little cubes. You can get what are called treat clips, and here's a picture of what I'm talking about. And you just clip one of these into that treat clip, and they'll just munch away on it. My birds are quite like these. Again, like with all treats, give them on occasion. Don't give them on a regular basis. Another treat to offer in that treat clip is something like these. This is Nutriberries. There's lots of different types of Nutriberries. Some of them are just seeds, some of them are seeds and pellets, some are just pellets. This particular variety is actually popcorn. So this bag's open, so I'll take one out to show you. So this particular type of Nutriberry. It's a popcorn that's coated in seed. Again, there's a lot of fat and a lot of sugar associated with treats, so give them to them very sparingly. You don't want to give them to them on a daily basis. You know, 1 treat a week is probably sufficient, or if it's something small like one of these Nutriberries, you might be able to give them 1 every day for a couple of days, but you certainly don't want to give them to them on a daily basis. So the last treat I'm going to show you today is this one here. It's called an egg biscuit. My Budgies quite enjoyed these when I first put it in. Like most things that are new, they weren't really sure what to make of it, but once they first nibbled on it and gave it a little bit of a once-over, they decided they did love them. So these are dry little biscuits. They come with sort of a corkscrew type hanger that you screw it actually into the biscuit, and then it clips onto the side of the cage. So it's kind of nice. It comes with its own little hanging device. Or you can get little troughs, that little holders that these will sit into, if you wanted to purchase one of those. Again, these are a treat. You don't want to give them to them on a regular basis, but they are a tasty little treat to give them every now and again. So those are examples of some treats that you can offer your Budgies. As I keep saying, make sure that treats don't take over the diet. You want treats to be treats. They should be offered at most a couple times a week or once a week. Make sure that most of what your Budgie is eating is a healthy diet and that they're not filling up on treat junk food.